Hey everyone, Joe and Emily here. Today on Streamin Demons we have Anacoreta, I think. Something like that.
Yes.
2022 film. We went back in time to snatch this one, but we can't talk about it until
Mhm.
2026, so you do the math on that motherfucker. All that and more on this Streamin Demons. Hit it. Kidding, there's no music anymore. Or it probably was, who knows. Anyways, we just finished watching, you know this deal. We watch them and then we talk about them. We just finished watching this one. We were supposed to watch it last week, but difficulties
Yes.
ensued. And so this was your pick from last week. And are you still thrilled about your pick from last week?
It was. It's new. Something different from the different movie we usually watch. That's all.
Yeah, it's new. It's 4 years old. It's
Yeah.
very new.
Yeah, so new.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll read the IMDb off. The IMDb off. DB off. It sounds fucking dirty. Found footage horror, which is more or less found footage ish. Director is Jeremy Schutz. Sorry, my bad. Also written with Matt Weiser, and a group of friends travel for a weekend away to an isolated cabin in the woods to shoot an experimental horror movie. Slowly, the film begins to unravel, and we see the true monster appear from the shadows. The plot. I'm sorry, the director. My bad. I misread that one. It actually said the director, not the plot. That's on me. Starring Antonia Thomas, Jeremy Schultz, Matt Weiss. So they're actually starring and writing and directing it, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't. Achoo. And Jesse Stanley. I must just say the last fucking person's name there. It has one award, one win total, which is nice. More than my fucking book won last time. The Heartland International Festival 2002 winner horror award, Jeremy Schultz, director. Good job, buddy. So it's an hour and a half, and I will say this: for an hour and a half movie, it well, you start feeling it. You start feeling the hour and a half. It starts out well. The middle's kind of cool. Towards act three,
Yeah.
you're just like, fuck me, man.
Mhm.
And I think it's once the logic exits, that's when the joy exits the movie. Is that
Yeah.
fair? Like act three,
Yeah.
there's
Totally
without
fair.
spoiling it, everything else is believable except for well, hold on. How to do this without spoiling it? Let's just say, for instance, you and I go camping
Yes.
just with a film crew. Why not? And you go missing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, Amelie's missing. We should probably go look for her. And we look for you. And then we're like,
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
hope so.
Since we're all here, can we just make this sit in this graveyard for a while? I want to get the light. The light. The sun's coming down. I want to get the light. Yeah, no, she'll be fine. She'll
Yeah.
be fine. Fuck her. It's like, what the fuck, logic? Like, that's when the film logic just hiccups
You would look for
completely off the
me.
fucking rails.
I hope you would look for me. Like, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, she will be fine. Worst case scenario, she will fall in a pit, you know. Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Although that does bring up two things without doing a lot of. I mean, the first couple of taglines I read, I didn't see the part where it says the true monster appears from the shadows. The director. That's not actually in the original PR I got. So I'm like, oh, the director's just being a cunt. Like the guy in the red shirt is just gonna be a fucking asshole the entire time. To the point where why is anyone still here? And we did make fun of it. I mean, a little bit for location, like the dark abandoned cabin that's got immaculate fucking flowers. It's abandoned except for the gardener comes out once in a while,
I
daily.
want my flat to be that abandoned.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it's so beautiful. It's really
Perfectly
lovely.
fucking maintained. Perfectly
Yeah.
fucking maintained. And it's shot in, I'm guessing, Canada or some shit like that. We won't hold that against them. Oh yeah, origin country Canada. BC, I was right. Okay,
Oh.
motherfucker. BC, driving on the bridge. So you have all these things, and the good news and bad news. The acting is really well done. It really is.
Yes.
This is Barry. Well, remember when we were doing Barry, and we're saying the acting is really good because they're good at being bad actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that here too. where the acting's so good because they have to play bad acting sometimes. And it's like, holy shit, this is dreadful. Like, oh no, the guy's just a really good actor. He's playing bad for a minute. And then he's popping back into actual acting again. So it's really well done on that aspect of it. And, you know, it was shot well and stuff like that. You asked me a question. You asked me a question because early on they go off, they drive in the middle of the night because Jackass wants a shot of him at his grandfather's graveyard.
There is this shot in the graveyard, and there is a man in the darkness, and they're all in the car, and she's panicking. The main actress, she's panicking. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like, very simple. You get out of the car and you're like, hey dude, what's up? My name is Amelie. What's your name? What's your story? What's going on? Or you turn on all your bright light, to just light the guy, and then you open the door and you talk. And you say to me, oh, no, what would you do?
Yeah, here it is.
What would you do?
They weren't actually out of the car yet. They were out of the car. They weren't in the car. They were out of the car when she spots the guy in the woods. So they weren't in the car, like didn't have like headlights.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so you kind of like transported the fucking scenario at the point. But you said you would like call out and say, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, okay, so country road, stranger in the dark who's been following us. Yeah, fuck that. I'm getting in the truck and I'm driving away. Fuck all this shit. Do I have my gun? No. Okay. I don't know if he has his gun. I don't want to find out.
If and that's what is the difference between you and me. And it's so American of you, because for me, who is from the countryside, who lives in this kind of situation when it's completely dark and there is a man there, I would say, yes, I can see he has a shovel on his hand, but I don't think about a gun. I don't think the person has a gun. Like, that's really interesting. Maybe a knife, but not a gun. And you said, if I have a gun, I'm going to talk. I don't have in my French spirit, oh, I have a gun. Like, it's not natural for me. It's, I've got a car, I'm powerful. I can start the light of the
you're
car.
You're not in the car, though. That's what I'm saying. You're transporting them into their fucking car. They were not in the car.
And even if I'm in the cemetery, like at the beginning of the scene cemetery, I would scream, hi, hello, what's up? Because we are 1, 2, 3. I think there were 5 people or 4 people. There were her boyfriend, the cameraman. 3 versus 1. Hey, hello. 2 men and a woman.
3 versus 1.
What's up?
A guy with a gun is still 3 versus 1 against a gun.
Yeah. So distance. For me, in my head as a European, I would just raise my voice. Hi, hello. What's your name? Can I help you? Can we help you? Because maybe he's a guardian of the cemetery. You see what I mean? Or maybe a farmer who passes, who just check who the fuck are these people who come in a lamp in the cemetery. You never know. That's what I imagined in my mind. And you were like, ha ha ha, if I don't have a gun, I don't talk to that person. And that's so American to think about having a gun. Like, I would never think or imagine Joe with a gun.
You don't know me too well. So, I grew up in the middle of North Woods. We had more than a few parties in the middle of the woods. If there's someone while we were partying that came by, we would probably do that, but, you know, group en masse. If you're walking around and you see another hunter, sure, I get it. Kind of weird, but no one's actually physically following you with a truck and then trying to cause menace, because at that point, it's not random. Especially a place we never been before, in an area that you don't actually know, after dark, which he didn't have to go there. And like the guy's, by the way, the guy's going to the graveyard after dark because he wants the shot. It's all douchebag 101. It's basically a Zach Bryan. And then, yeah, if it was me and 2 other people, you're one of them, and one other person, if I was already out of and everyone's out of the fucking truck, whatever, say, oh, that's interesting. You 2 get in the fucking, at most, you 2 get in the fucking vehicle. Let me see what this person wants. From a fucking distance, at most. But honestly, I don't think I'll be traveling in the middle of fucking woods in the middle of nowhere without something on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, it may just have a knife. Like, yeah, a guy with a knife in the middle of fucking woods is still a guy with a fucking knife in the dark.
Uh-huh.
And you don't get to guess, like, what their fucking thing. And this is not going back, would you rather have a bear or a guy meeting whomever? It's a
Uh-huh.
matter of, you can say hello, absolutely. It just seems so much fucking trouble, man. Get in the car, jet. If they were calling out after you for help, let them do that. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
talk. If they're approaching you and saying something, let them talk. But the guy is like creeping up and trying to fucking hunt them. Then
Mm-hmm.
that's no longer a friendly thing. It's not even neutral.
Yeah.
If the guy's like wandering around, then yeah, you can talk to him. If the guy's hiding behind fucking trees and shit, no, that's not neutral
Mm-hmm.
behavior. That's aggressive behavior. That's hunting predator. My fucking light just went out. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I was like, first rule of Fight Club, fucking safety. If you can't be safe, you don't get to fucking do it. And that is like, sorry, I took my fucking thing out. And
That's really interesting to see your point of view, you know. Because since we're beginning the podcast, like for many series, movies, scenarios, scene, etc., I tend to forget you're an American. And the gun is really inside your culture. Like I was talking to my friend AJ, who is a vet from Afghanistan, and I'm like, oh my god, like going to the army and stuff is like, it's encouraged in America to go to special places to learn how to shoot with a gun, and in some countryside, people tend to hunt a lot, etc. So the culture of gun in France is more for hunting. I know a lot of hunters. You need really special certification to hunt deers, rabbits, this kind of thing. And for me, someone who has a gun is a hunter. And in France, we all have a knife. We do have sometimes pepper spray. And when I was a receptionist, I remember getting pepper spray from Belgium, and I had a baseball bat. And when I bought the baseball bat, some people were like, you need to hide your baseball bat when you're in the shopping mall center, because I bought it in a shopping mall, in a sports shopping mall, because it's considered as not like a weapon.
yeah, a
And
baseball
I was
bat is a
like,
weapon.
okay, a baseball bat. A baseball bat, it's a weapon. Hmm.
A baseball bat is a weapon. I'm more surprised you didn't think a baseball bat would be a weapon. Well, maybe that's just American to me. Yeah, maybe so. So yeah, we had that one, and then there was another one. Oh man, like if later on they have a fight in the middle of the woods, of course I do, and in the dark, of course I do. And she's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." I'm like, "Hell yeah, you go, girl. You get the fuck out of there right now." They don't want to give you the car keys. Take a fucking hike. Roads this way. You're like, no, no, wait for the summer. It's like, wait for the sun. I'm like, the sun? It gets hot out and shit, man. I'm gonna go now. It's cool out. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I get those predators that are actually awake during the fucking night.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I don't want to be around the toxic asshole either. I'm getting the fuck out. And then you discover something about me. That you would actually look for me. But you said you would use a dog. And as soon as you said that, I'm like, motherfucker, you think I'm gonna leave you with a dog? No, I'm taking the dog with me. I like dogs. It's coming with me. You guys can stay in the fucking middle of the woods by yourselves. Me and the dog, or we're going this way. So you think that's bad, but you think yelling out to a fucking guy stalking you is good.
What do you
That's my
mean?
question to you. Okay. You think me saying yes, leave in the middle of the night, if you fed up with that fucking, if you fed up your camp party, just fucking leave. It's not like it's dense forest. It's a goddamn road. Just walk up the fucking road. Go back to wherever you just fucking walked to and go to sleep there. And you say, oh, no, that's bad. It's nighttime. Wait until daytime. But you at the same time would say, like, oh, a guy stalking us in the middle of the woods. Let's call out. Maybe he's friendly. So how do those two, like, mentalities, equate? Oh, I guess clapping. That's how they equate. Okay. No, really. How did they equate for you? I'm curious. Today's part of Streamin Demons when Joe asks questions and nothing else happens. So we'll fuck off with that one. Overall, movie wise, if you at home have an answer, write us. I'll read it off in the air next time. But it's a movie. Like, the acting is good. The Act 3 is shit. I see what they try to do, and they don't really quite pull it off. Would I watch this in the theater? No. Was I disappointed watching this? No. Do I want to watch it again? Not really. Do I want to see something from the same team again? Probably. Because again, the talent's there. It just wasn't my cuppa, wasn't my cup of tea, man. I think there'd be a better movie if they changed, easier said, right? If they kept with what we're doing for the first act, second act, and third act, continued that trajectory without trying to do something formulaic, I think it'd been brilliant. But Act 3 being Act 3, it's just like, oh, whatever, who fucking cares? Is that fair assessment? All right. If it's a fair assessment, if you're being held hostage, blink twice. Kidding, I guess that's... But is that a fair assessment or no? All right, I'm getting nothing. All right. So on behalf of myself and Amelie, we bid you watch it or not. It's Anacoreta, 2022, Jeremy Schultz and Matt Weiser. Until next time, we bid you good day. Bye, everyone.
I hear a cat.